Hey guys, I think I'm live. Rorius here. Let's just hit restart
Manuscript
checkpoint
pages were gone. The
and get
FBI agent
straight
had
into
taken
it.
I think
We're back with Alan
I think
Wake.
my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
I think you're allowed to. Oh, good.
We're in jail now. Oh, ow.
Yeah, welcome to
Ow,
the
this is
stream.
not good.
them. That about sums it up.
Yeah, if you'll remember,
Oh, I am
we
never
took,
drinking again.
we
I
had
need
one,
to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not
You haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting
we drank
read.
some really hard
Well,
stuff.
I've got
Hey,
you
thank
now,
you for renewing your
Chandler.
membership.
It's all here. All the evidence, including
Hell yeah.
conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
139.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know.
The frick?
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay
Yeah, he will have, he stopped himself midway through because he's like, wait, I've read this.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
It's like literally seeing it, seeing the manuscript page, being like, ah, and then stuff that is in there is happening as he's reading it. Bro got eaten. No spoilers. The monster said calmly. Yeah. Yeah.
cool. I can get the emergency power on.
The darkness is just like, how dare you try and read? How dare you try and see the future
Nightingale
through the
felt
script?
The situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he
Here it is.
hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the
Yeah,
night.
there it is. That's the actual thing that happened right there. Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the previous episode, we took some hard stuff, some hard liquor from the farm that we were on. Became really drunk, and then, well, no,
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on. Let's get back to your friend.
she said that she had my stuff, but she has my shitty flashlight. What happened to my
I need you
big,
to
powerful
stop this.
flashlight?
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, Okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come
Oh,
back.
all good, Josh.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the
Have a
chopper
good
ready.
rest of your
Thanks,
day.
Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Wow.
Hello, Mr. Breaker.
Yeah.
This is Barry Wheeler.
Oh.
I know it's late, but
Oh, hell.
Um.
Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure?
Wait. There's just like no gap in the talking. If I don't chat much, then I'm sorry. I'm watching Fear of the Dark right now and having an existential crisis. If that's true, if I'm not, oh, my morning brain is all over the place. I was gonna say if you were really watching a thing called Fear of the Dark, that's amazing coincidence. I like the sheriff. She's a cool character. This is how I know she will die. Yeah. I get that feeling too. Because she's like the only character who trusts me for some reason. For some reason, she trusts me implicitly. Every time I've said something, she's like, "Yes, this guy's onto it." Probably because it sounds like she said like there's those numbers to call, a bunch of people in the town to call. There's probably some knowledge of the darkness that already exists in the town. It's a YouTube video. Oh, wait. No, I know what you're talking about. It's Jacob Galler. Yeah, Jacob Galler. He's really cool. If it's him. He has a video called Fear of the Dark. Yeah. His stuff's good. He actually, a combination of his channel, a channel named by the name of Patrick H. Wellham, and Philosophy Tube are the reasons why I ended up subscribing to Nebula. Because, yeah, their stuff's awesome. Anyway, yeah, let's keep moving. Oh wait, before I keep moving, yeah. So last episode we got really drunk, but before we got really drunk and passed out and got like taken, but by the FBI and sheriff. Before that, when we got to the farm, we found some stuff, a message that the farmers had left. The moonshiners had left. The rockers, the guys from the insane asylum, who were also like the old gods of Asgard band. They had left me a message about finding the Lady of the Light, and that she'll help us find the way or whatever. And so we immediately put two and two together, and there's the lady who's always been holding a lantern. Ever since we first arrived in Bright Falls, she's been holding a lantern and being like, "Don't go in the dark." So it's like, yeah. Yeah, Shipbreaker has agreed to take Wake to meet Cynthia Weaver, the Lady of the Light, but first they must make their way through Bright Falls to get the key to the helicopter.
Okay then, but hurry.
I don't remember. Oh, great. Do I have to go this way? I don't remember them mentioning a helicopter yet. Oh. Yeah.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Or I could just go out the front of the station. I could go back through the station and just go through the front door. It's fantastic irony. Yeah. Well, that's just it. Is it's in the in the daytime, in like the normal mode, in the normal world, it's called Bright Falls. But there's, I swear, when we first arrived, and there's like, when we first had like the weird, there was like a moment right at the start where it had the same name. The area we were going had the same name as the TV show that supposedly we've written for, which is Night Springs. In light, you could hurt them. So it's one of those things where, yeah, when it's the spooky nighttime world, it's Night Springs, but when it's the daytime, it's Bright Falls. I landed in the goo. 25 minutes through gives me weird vibes. On one hand, I want to visit dark spots around the globe. At the same time, the urge to buy 27 anti-aircraft floodlights from World War II. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, where? Oh, I don't have a friggin' flare. I hate these guys. Because half the time, I swear they spawn in. They spawn in the directions you're not looking.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times.
Yeah.
Never this weird, though.
Yeah, so that's just it.
Bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Oh.
Ah, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Yeah, so that I have a straight up flare. Actually, I should use it.
Shooting!
But I don't have
Oh, no, you don't.
yeah, I have a straight up flare, but I don't have a flare gun.
Shooting!
It's silly. You get flares and flare guns in this game. Thank you for being there with a weapon for once. And actually being decent shot. Yeah. Not that many people are interested in Alan Wake, unfortunately. Even though there were more people, there were quite a few people who were interested in Control, but as soon as I start playing Alan Wake, there's not that many people showing up to the streams, unfortunately. Wait, it says follow Sarah. Is this the way you want to go? It says follow Sarah. She's standing perfectly still. Really here for you, mate. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's what honestly, that's kind of what I always hoped would be the case for the channel. Is that people would just come to join me on whatever game I was playing. Didn't really matter what the game was. But unfortunately, it has not come to pass. There's a reason I'm a teacher now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like people sticking around with memberships and stuff like that. That has helped at least keep some of the, oh god, at least helped with YouTube revenue and stuff like that. While you know, I don't always have the biggest viewership. Yeah. Memberships have helped people like support me when I don't always have the biggest of audiences. Yeah. You're helping me conserve ammo, Sarah. I appreciate it. No, it's all good. It's a, you know, it's one of those things where it's no one person can make, you know, can save a YouTube channel. It takes the efforts of many people for a YouTube channel to be successful, and I to be perfectly honest, over the course of like 2023, when I was sort of doing like a last full attempt at keeping the channel going, I should have, you know, I could have tried a lot harder. Now that I'm like working, I see how it's like I had so much time in those years where I had so much time in those years I was, oh god. I think I just noticed a gameplay mechanic I didn't notice before. Yeah. I always thought that I had so little time to do anything, but then in hindsight, with work that I'm doing, I'm like, God, I had so much time then to do so much stuff, and I chose to waste it.
Wake, over here! There's light!
Once an NPC is not a bullet sponge, but a bullet dispenser, yeah. But once an NPC is actually useful.
Watch my back, Wake.
Oh god. Of course. As soon as we get a good NPC.
It's an ambush.
They immediately have to do something. Oh no, they're actually still being useful. Yeah, good. Oh god. I thought she was on the gate, so she wasn't gonna help me, I thought. Ah, I knew it. We saw the chainsaw earlier. It's coming a lot later than I thought it would. Oh my god. People throwing shit. Still the most annoying thing about the combat in this game. Oopsies.
Let's go, Wake.
Supply crate. Oh, the supply crate. Yeah. Oh, thermos. I don't know if the coffee thermoses do anything if you don't get all of them. I know there's an achievement for getting all the thermoses, but yeah. I don't know if there's any reason to just get like some of the thermoses.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
The shit. What was I about to say? Damn it! They distracted me, and I forgot my train of thought.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was
Coffee.
furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, whoops. God damn it. You can leave the manuscript reading thing straight away if you press F5, but if you press escape first by accident, you have to escape through like 4 menus.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
What are you doing texting, Barry? You should be calling people. Oh god, okay. Oh, come on, man. Oh. I kind of thought there was going to be more. I thought I saw this door open. So I was like, oh god, I'm going to get attacked from the side. Flare time. Did not need it. Then again, I have so many flares, it doesn't matter. Press Alt F4, you can exit the reading page too. That's true. Oh. Good flashlight. Hell yeah. Flashbangs. Yeah, this is the thing, is like... Oh, key. Nice.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Yeah, this is the thing, is like there's been, around Bright Falls, there's been flash grenades, like all over the place.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god. Oh god.
He's being chased by floating cars.
Barry, look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be something wrong with Sarah. I thought she was going to be taken by the darkness or something. I thought there was going to be a moment where I thought she was going to die or something. But nah, it was Barry. Barry was the one who was in danger. Once again, thank you so much for all your help. Yeah, so many games that NPCs with guns, they shoot, but they never actually kill the things that they shoot. But in this game, she actually does kill stuff. It's awesome. That's so nice.
Make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Get the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in there is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Just got like a skeleton key, basically. It's pretty handy.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Wait, does she know about the manuscript stuff? She must do, I suppose, given that she was dealing with Nightingale.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by
she's
eyes
the
that
one
had been
who's
touched
like
by
the...
darkness and saved by light like she'd been.
Yeah.
She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
The old woman with the light.
I don't see Barry.
Cynthia Weaver
Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
seems like an odd choice to be like a savior of sorts. Oop. Spooky red. Oh. Coffee! It doesn't matter that it's in like a children's playground. Coffee! This battery's last shorter than me and bit. Never mind. That's what I was thinking as well. Is like he dived into the
I'm gonna give
building.
Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
But yeah, I imagine like getting inside. He was in the police station already. You know, he was already inside the police station when he went running. Oh.
No, you don't. You're hitting us. You're hitting us.
Welcome to the family.
Hey, Rocky. Yes.
Glorious, can I share some good news? Smile.
You can. Loot vacuum cleaner. Yeah, that's me. Oh. Okay. Ow. You passed your driving test? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Oh, God. These assholes that are so fast. Hit him now. God damn these dudes. Yeah, you can now legally drive a car. Nice. I was gonna say, do you have your provisional or do you have your full now? One minor driving fault, but still a pass. Right. Oh, freaking awesome.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Yeah.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night.
Full manual license. Nice.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Wait. I was gonna say, I'm terrible. So the way it works here in New Zealand is that you have to pass a test initially to get your learner's license, which is like your provisional. Then you have to pass another test to get what's called your restricted license, which is like you're allowed to drive, but there's some restrictions, of course, hence restricted. And then you pass another test, so 3 tests, and then you got your full license. I never bothered to get to pass the 3rd test, so I'm still on a restricted license after all these years. Yeah, you have 2 options: a manual license, you can drive manual plus automatic, or automatic you can only. Yeah. That's a lot of places do it like that. That is the case once again for my restricted license. Because I'm on a restricted, I'm only allowed to drive. I drove an automatic in my restricted driving test. However, oddly enough, with New Zealand driver's licenses, if you get your full license, it doesn't matter. They don't care whether you got it in automatic or a manual. If you get your full, you can drive whatever. It's really dumb. They limit it for restricted, but not for full. It's strange.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
I drive a manual right now, but I bought a former German ambulance. Oh, which is automatic, and I'm really excited for that. Right, yeah. No, it's one of those things. My parents drive manuals. Well, they used to drive manuals. But these days, manual cars basically don't exist here in New Zealand. They're few and far between here, so yeah, pretty much all cars in New Zealand these days are automatic. Yeah.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
There was rifle ammo there. I wonder if you could get to this point and have the rifle instead. Because like I got the shotgun out of her shelf thing in the police room, but she said that it was my stuff. So I wonder if I'd chosen the rifle in the previous level, whether it would have been a rifle in there, and then I would have had a rifle at this point instead of a shotgun.
You have the right.
Damn it, I got some shotgun shells, but I'm back to exactly how many shells I had before. I should just let her shoot. I shouldn't shoot myself. The US is the same. So many nowadays just go automatic. Manuals becoming rarity. Yeah, that's what I've found is that from what I know, from what I understand, yeah, Australia, New Zealand, and the US, at least I think Australia, but definitely New Zealand and the US, yeah, pretty much all manuals are disappearing and it's almost all automatic. But yeah, the UK and Europe is still very much manual vehicles, right? From what I understand.
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Thank you, Barry.
You didn't like that one?
He's got
Tough
freaking
audience.
Christmas lights.
Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Yeah.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
I'll say I like manual. It makes driving a little less effortless. Yeah, fair enough. Some of it is nice and easy to work on. Oh, the yeah, maintenance. Yeah, for the old car. Already sunk over 5K into it with more to come. Oh no. Yeah, true. Old vehicles are a lot easier to work on than newer vehicles. Newer vehicles, they just replace parts, whereas you used to fix parts on vehicles. Oh, okay, so it's not as old as, yeah, it's a bit newer than I thought, and so therefore not as easy to fix as I thought. Yeah, no, I agree. I was like, when I saw Barry with the Christmas lights, I was like, yeah, of course. So cover yourself in light stuff. because that way, yeah, the darkness can't get in. Barry, I appreciate you, bud. You thinking on your feet, thinking like you'd hope Alan would have thought. Alan's the freaking writer with the creative spirit, but no, Barry's out here being with the freaking 200 IQ play. So as I roll in the police academy, I'm getting myself a proper new Audi. Ah, yeah.
Now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Nice.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Alan's like, I want a headlamp.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
But yeah, the fact that this Alan Wake 2 suggests that we're not gonna find her at the end of this, are we? The story continues. Hey, Zach. Nah, it's all good.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
No offense, Sheriff. Oh my god.
Shooting! Right there. Oh, no, you don't.
You see, they're not interested in her. They walk straight past her. That's why I like the fact that she has a gun, because I can just sort of like hide behind her and she'll kill the things. I kind of wish Barry would just be like a source of light. And therefore, like, I don't even have to shine my light. Barry does all the light shining for me. I'm not late, you're late.
Just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Poor Dominic's been here the whole time. Zach. Accusing him of being late. Rory automaticing his self-defense. Yeah, I don't just drive an automatic. I defend an automatic. I got a lot of stuff just then. Is there gonna be a boss fight? There's 2 flood lamps and a bunch of resources around. This sure feels like it's a boss fight. Yeah, it smells like a boss arena, yeah. Oh god, is the helicopter itself gonna get darkness possessed?
You will never get her back.
That was genuinely spooky.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Oh god damn it. I thought I was being clever. Oh, I dodged out of the way. Yikes. It's one hell of a wind-up that... that... Ow.
Try to stay alive, Wade. I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
Damn it. Oh, there we go. It hit him. Nice. Ow. Oh, I died. Damn it. Ah, bastard. He got between my fucking... Oh my god, stop! I was gonna say, I'm dead already. Yeah, that's one hell of a slow helicopter startup.
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
Oh my god, I keep not realizing I'm out of ammo. Just fucking... I'm gonna get the... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this back out. Wait, let's first of all go like this.
Try to stay alive, Wade. I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
Yeah, yikes. Just one piece of that hits the helicopter and we're screwed. It hit him, so it went off straight away. This pistol being a 6-shot runs out of ammo constantly.
Keep fighting, Wade. We're almost ready to take off.
Oh my god. Am I able to turn these back on? I can. I can turn that one on. Yeah, bastards try and flank. Oh my god. I was gonna say, get the fucking helicopter. Do you like the sound design of the helicopter? Really close to the real thing? Right, right.
You better put an end
Make
to
sure
this.
the safety is on.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Yeah, the quips of the shadow people. It's so ridiculous.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said
Yeah.
that before.
We're coming up on the power
Yeah,
plant. See
nobody's
the
ever
big
said that
building
before?
over
Are you
there?
serious?
And that's the dam further up the river.
Every
I
page
can't
of the
live
manuscript
here.
has like
I'll
got
take her
3
down
or
the
4
road across the
metaphors on
river.
it.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Oh god, bird strike. Tomato? Oh Jesus. Uh-oh. Shoot a flare. Oh no, it's a nectarine. Oh. Oh, once again, it's dropped me off with no freaking weapons. And with the shitty flashlight. There's no reason. There's no reason for me to have lost my flashlight between before and now. God damn it. Oh, I got infinite revolver ammo. Look how much ammo there is there. Just a mountain of revolver ammo. Yeah, definitely the most egregious thing about this game is the constantly, like, depleting you of all your ammo and weapons. And flashlight.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Did you? Yeah. Yeah. You want a nectarine? They're a summer fruit, unfortunately. So, it's summer here. As a good owner, that ammo pile makes my mouth water. Oh yeah, I imagine so. That's the thing. I don't know if I could bring myself to actually own like, well, owning a gun, not that opposed to it, but like, I just don't think I could justify the expense of all the ammunition. Because yeah, you have to buy all the ammo, and then if you ever want to use it, you're eating through your ammo through money. Oh god, I don't have any flares. I had 10 flares before. Okay, wait. Run! I was moving. I literally, in that scenario, couldn't move any more than I was. They're fucking amazing throws. And they throw they throw whatever they're holding, and then they just magically have more. Bastards. Imagine if you had to outrun a man saying, Hey, you need to pay for that ammo. That would be funny. That would have been really funny if they had a guy near there where it was like, "You're gonna pay for that? That ammo ain't free." Something like that. Because we just like steal a bunch of stuff around the town. Here in Austria, we're allowed to buy a repeater rifle. Right. And break action shotguns as soon as we turn 18 with no license. Huh. Whoa. That's actually kind of surprising. I was gonna say, yeah, like here in New Zealand, we actually, up until very recently, we actually had pretty relaxed gun rules. Like a lot more relaxed than I thought we had. Like I always thought that the only kinds of weapons you could get in New Zealand were, yeah, like bolt action, single fire, and like basic pistols. But it turns out that up until like a few years ago, you were able to get an assault rifle in New Zealand. I was shocked because that's something that changed with the shooting that happened. That Australian guy who came here and shot up a bunch of he shot a bunch of people coming out of mosques in Christchurch. He was using an assault rifle. It was an illegally acquired assault rifle, but there was that incident that immediately New Zealand was like, well, all assault rifles are now banned. You can't have anything that fires multiple shots with a single action, basically, now. So yeah, you can still have like a hunting rifle, you can still have like a basic pellet, like a basic shotgun. Not your like combat shotguns, but you can have your basic like hunting shotgun. And you can have still have basic pistols, but you need a license to own any of them, and you always have. All of Austrian gun owners had a gun before they had a car. Oh yeah, it probably didn't like the message, but yeah, okay, yeah. What I said is what you were trying to say. Yeah. Do you think a gravity gun could be considered illegal? If a gravity gun existed, if that kind of technology existed, yes, it would be totally only allowed by certain. It would probably be only allowed by police or something like that. I don't know about an AR-15, but you were allowed assault rifles. Like, I don't know what kinds were illegal, but it was shocking that I was shocked because I was always under the impression that you could only get single fire weaponry. What officer would need a gravity gun? Like, actually, no, it wouldn't be police officers, it would be firefighters, wouldn't it? The firefighters would have the gravity guns to, like, lift heavy things off of stuff, and... military probably... Yeah, military would have one. Definitely army would have gravity guns.
And here's a new song from a band that... They always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, yeah, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
The very first episode of the very first stream we did of Alan Wake, it got copyright claimed for some music that was somewhere. Ow. Oh god. None of the other streams, neither of the other two streams that we did last time, the two half streams that we did, neither of them got copyright claimed. Oh my god. No, oh my god. Fucking hell.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of old gods.
You know what?
This is just one of those things.
Here's
Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
I'm just gonna speed my way through here. I have flares. And I knew there was gonna be a light up ahead that would just end them all. Yep. There we go. Yeah, look.
The power plant glowed in the night.
Conscript to the gravity gun.
But I had to find a way across.
That guy tried to stab you with the scythe. Held with the sharp side towards him instead of you, did he? That's funny. Speed Runius has awakened. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm like, it's not worth. This game sometimes does not incentivize you trying to fight. The way the enemies move around you. Oh my god, he literally spawned in. I saw him. Oh, there's a freaking manuscript there. Well. Can I crouch? I cannot crouch. I walked into the freaking transformer. I just got a little zap, you know. It's not like walking into a transformer. You'd be blatted and freaking life ended. Oh. Oh, nice. Deep Fridius, yeah. Oh, it ran out. Oh, I got the achievement, defeat 50 of the dudes, of the dark dudes. With a shotgun. Yeah, shotgun's the way to go. Oh. Freaking kidding me. Thank you. It's trying to get through the door and it wouldn't let me. You helped push me through it. Alright.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Yeah, so, wait, Cynthia Weaver must have been around when Zane was writing, and the town was weird. And so she, you know, she was here for the original Altered World event, and now she's experiencing it again. Like, she sees it happening again. Ooh. See ya. So she knows, she's like, I knew it was gonna happen one of these days. By the way, if you're already fooling around the cables, get me some of that sweet copper. Yeah. Let us force villages. Oh, we should play Minecraft sometime. Let us force villages into unpaid labor. Oh, there must have been a message that didn't come through for me. But yeah. No, I would love to play some more Minecraft. I actually very nearly played some Minecraft with Mark like, just, oh. I think I have to go around. Very nearly played some modded Minecraft with Mark during the holidays, but I just knew that if I started playing that I'd get nothing done. I decided I should probably... Oh. Are you serious? Oh. God damn it. Hold up, guys. Sorry about that. As you guys know now, that's my ringtone. The Portal radio song is my ringtone. Mum was calling about something. By the way, if you want to play some time Minecraft or Helldivers, and yeah. Zach's currently on the phone. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't Mum, it was Zach. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is like, I should have played some stuff while I had the time, but I've been feeling so guilty because I have so little time left before school starts, and I still have so much curriculum work to make for my new junior students coming through, and so that's part of the reason I haven't streamed the last two. I could have theoretically streamed the last 2 days, but during the day I get so little work done, but then as soon as it comes to like around nighttime, I'm like in the zone getting work done, but then I need to go to bed because I need to wake up the next day for things, you know? So I've been in this like horrible guilt guilt cycle where I've been feeling like I have to work, but then I don't get work done, and then yeah. It's been your ringtone used to be "I'm Batman." It's just "I'm Batman, I'm Batman, I'm Batman," over and over. Yeah. Okay. That's very rude of you. How dare you? Okay. Oops. I went the wrong way. What the heck? Oh, do I have to kill him? Will it not let me continue until I have? Oh. I could have just pressed that. Okay. My bad. Oh, the Christian Bale one, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, in just a second. Yeah, basically, I have, these, like, new year levels, that haven't been taught. Basically, there's a thing that happens in New Zealand is that, at what we call intermediate, or sometimes in America you'd think of it as like junior high year levels, technology subjects such as hard materials, soft materials, food tech. Food tech is, well, yeah, tech drawing, and digitech. My subject area. Some amount of technology subjects is required to be taught at intermediate / junior high year level. But a lot of schools, a lot of places around New Zealand, they don't have special facilities for specifically those year levels. So a lot of primary schools are having to fulfill those year levels. Like, let's just say that my primary went from like the start of school through to year 6. So when 6 years of school at primary school, and then I went to a special junior high, which went from year 7 through year 10, and then a senior high, which was year 11 through 13. Year 13 is the final year of school. Some primary schools, unfortunately, because there's no intermediates in the area or there's no junior highs in the area, some primary schools have to teach from years 1 or 0 through to year 8. And those primary schools often just don't have the resources or the facilities to teach technology subjects. And so a new primary school has asked the school I teach at if they could send their students to us. Like, we actually have quite a few year 7 and 8 students from local primary schools coming to our high school to learn technology. And a new school has just signed up for it. And so I was asked if I would be willing to teach some year 7 and 8s some digitech. And I agreed at the time. But unfortunately, it hasn't been taught before in a long time. So it's up to me to, like, make the curriculum. Make an entire curriculum for those year 7s and 8s. Look at you, Rory, making a difference. Yeah. Well, that's just it. That's the teaching is in my family, so that's just making a difference to the next generation. Yeah, trying to get them excited for the things like game development and programming. Yeah, no, I am kind of honored at that. That's the thing, is like, when I got offered that, I was like, oh, hell yeah, because I actually really enjoy teaching the junior subjects, because I have more freedom to teach it the way I want to teach it. And so I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'll teach some year 7 and 8s. That'll take up more of my overall, you're only allowed to teach a certain amount as a preliminary teacher, as like a new teacher. So I was like, well, yeah, hell yeah, more juniors, I'll take that. But then it's dawned on me that I had to make a curriculum, and it's meant that these Christmas holidays, or summer holidays, if you will, I've felt the need, or I've been trying to, like, do the whole curriculum over the course of these holidays. So it's been like a looming thing over my head that's like, you need to finish your curriculum stuff. Yeah, and so it's meant that I've felt kind of guilty. You're back to wait, streaming? Do you mean streaming? Streaming? If so, yeah, welcome to the stream, Sly. Yeah, I have been streaming a little bit recently. This is the third Alan Wake stream in the last sort of like couple weeks. Yeah. So, like, I'm happy to be teaching these year 7 and 8s. And I'm happy to be... I'm honored that they chose to let someone who's so new to teaching, like, plan out a whole curriculum and teach it. Shrimping. But, yeah, it just means that there's a lot of work during these holidays. And I feel bad because, like, I didn't do a bunch of stuff over these holidays. I didn't spend time with Mark or do a whole lot of, like, stuff with family because I'm busy working. So, at least trying to get some work done. Keyboard's been acting up. This poor 3-year-old laptop. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Also, wait, I'm going mad. I've spent the last 3 hours trying to design a floodlight for my game. Oh. Right, yep, I know the feel. Making something and deleting it, because you just are not happy with the final result. Yeah, I know, I know the feeling. I've honestly, I've done that a fair bit with my curriculum work. There's been a few, like, times where I've, like, spent a good couple hours making a piece of a resource for something, and then being like, I hate it. I hate this, and so I just delete it. Start from scratch. No, Mark's my partner. You might have seen me say goodbye to someone a moment ago. That was Mark going to work. Yeah, family. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'll sometimes see them show up as Nyan Cat not. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you'll see the Nyan Cat show up in the stream chat or on Discord or whatever. That's Mark. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's listen to what Wake's plan is.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story.
I missed the Nyan Cat days of YouTube. Yeah.
The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
I have a feeling that's how the game's gonna end. I think the game's gonna end with us desperately trying to get back to the cabin to finish the story and fix things. And that's where the game's just gonna end. The game's just gonna end with us getting back to the typewriter. And then Alan Wake 2 is basically what happened after that. What happens when Alan gets to the typewriter. It was a simple life, yeah. Things were simpler then. Hey, I dodged! That's bullshit. Bastard. Oh, thank you. Flare gun. I appreciate it. Oh. Turning the bridge. Oh god. No doubt while I'm waiting for the bridge to turn, something's gonna attack me from behind. No? That's what the game's done a bunch of previous times. Oh god.
More birds.
God damn it. Okay. God, I'm rotating. What the? Okay, I suppose I just wait. I'll go to this end and I'll just wait. I ran the length of the bridge and then the bridge was the wrong way around. We tried to get a flare gun IRL for ages. Right. That'd be cool. Flare gun would be cool to have. I just found my 10th one. That's the thing. That's what I can't get past as well. Is that, you know, over the course of this game, I have found so many different flashlights and guns because every time you do anything you lose them. It's silly.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men?
You never heard about this game?
Such philosophical concerns are by necessity.
Okay, wait, shh. Okay, so yeah, you want a 1 minute recap? So this is Alan Wake. This is the first game in the series that is made by Remedy. You may know of the game Control, where you play as like the Jesse Faden, the like director of the Bureau of Control, and there's all these weird like SCP like things going on in this crazy place. this game is in the same universe as that, but it came out in 2010, with Control coming out way later down the line. Nothing young cartoon. Alan Cake. Yeah, but then, this game is about a writer named Alan Wake who goes to a place called Bright Falls, gets caught up in what's now known in the game of Control as an altered world event, which basically manifests as a form of darkness that takes over people. But its real purpose is likes to take control of artists, because through its power, artists can reshape the world around it. So Alan Wake, being a writer, he starts writing, or he gets enthralled by the darkness, starts writing, and starts altering the world around him. Our wife goes missing. We go looking for her. Turns out that she's being held captive by the darkness, at least as far as we know. And now we're trying to survive, but also the ultimate plan is to get back to the cabin where we started, get to the typewriter, and finish the story, basically. Do what the darkness wants, finish our manuscript, but write ourselves a good ending, I suppose. But also, the Alan Wake lost his wife in a lake. Did you know the game is the game's director is Sam Lake? Alan Wake, written by Sam Lake, lost his wife in a lake. This darkness gets hold of ChatGPT, it's over. ChatGPT making weird edits to the world through its weird interpretation of prompts. Yeah. But yeah, so this is the reason I'm playing it is because I have always intended to play Alan Wake, but part of the main reason I'm playing Alan Wake now is because I got to the DLC of Control that is about this game, and I thought it probably would be wise to have the understanding of what's going on in Alan Wake before I play the DLC for Control that relates to Alan Wake.
Correct. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Amazing.
Isn't it just? I found it here this morning.
It's like it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too.
Is it God?
I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. I've done one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh, my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're
just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you...
Why did she gasp?
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
It's writer's block.
Moronic, indeed.
Manifested into reality.
It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime.
Yeah, so all these videos of Night Springs, these are all, like, reflections of, you know, what, of what the game's doing. That one was talking about, that one reminded me that half the reason we came here in the first place was because our character, Alan Wake, was having writer's block. He couldn't bring himself to write. He'd written a series of best-selling novels, but then he was trying to write his new series. He was trying to start a new series, and he was just completely unable to start. He had complete and utter writer's block. And so the darkness, the way it exists in the story, might literally be a manifestation of his writer's block. If that story is saying anything about the story of the game, you know, that writer, that guy he was a writer. He'd written these two old ladies with a basement with something odd in it, but he couldn't think of what that odd thing could be. So it manifested in that weird little skit as literally like a vortex, an absence of creativity, it said. A vortex where it was just like, it's literally nothing. Like, he cannot think of what to put in that situation. And so the darkness, pardon me, Jesus Christ, the darkness being the way it is in this game, perhaps it is also a reflection of the fact that Alan couldn't think for the life of him what the evil entity, I want to call it an entity, the altered world event that's happening, how it could possibly manifest. And darkness and light is basically how it's turned into this, like, darkness and light thing. But I wonder if it's, because it kind of manifests a bit like a void, darkness void, kind of being interchangeable. I wonder if that's got anything to say about that. Also, I'm spending a lot of time with ChatGPT, and I've also held a presentation about it in my local community. This altered world scenario getting into ChatGPT would be terrifying. Yeah. Yeah. Must have been pretty successful to get a sequel. Well, that's the funny thing, Sly, is that Alan Wake, the original Alan Wake, I don't know that it was it was popular with the people who knew about it, and I remember seeing people play it back in 2010, but I never really gave it the time of day. I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll play that someday. I never got around to playing it. And I don't know that it has super wide appeal. Like, I don't know if that many people actually played it. It was critically, or, you know, like, people thought good of it. They thought it was an interesting and weird story. But I don't know that it really gained mainstream popularity, you know? So I have a funny feeling that's why they didn't return to it until they made Control. And Control was much more well received overall. Like, not that Alan Wake's bad, but it's just didn't reach audiences. Control reached a wider audience, and so I think that's why they decided to return to Alan Wake, because I think Control kind of exposed people to the weird world of Alan Wake, by having Alan Wake be hinted in the background, but also the DLC for Control. So they ended up making Alan Wake 2, and Alan Wake 2 has been a huge success. Been much more well advertised, and I think people like me are probably going back playing Alan Wake the original so that they can see what Alan Wake 2 is all about, you know, as they can understand Alan Wake 2's story. According to Google, 3.2 million copies were sold of the first game. Oh, that's actually more than I thought. but I don't know if that would count as a success by, you know, sometimes game producers and distributors and stuff like that, they expect such high numbers for their games. But maybe it is that maybe Alan Wake was popular. I don't know. From my perspective, it seemed like it kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people. But then again, 3.2 million, that's a lot. I would consider that a lot. But also, there's, you know, billions of people in the world. Maybe 3.2 isn't considered mainstream enough. I don't know. Let's continue. I don't know. I forget what the plan is for now. You know. Oh, is she gonna shine the light on enemies with the helicopter? That's funny. Hello. Give Barry the gun so he can shoot from the helicopter. Oh my god. The big boys with their big weapons. Ow. Oh god. Oh, what the? Oh, I was expecting him to just auto reload when I pressed the button. I thought I was completely out of ammo for a second there. Hey, fucking helicopter! You just left me behind, this dude. Okay, let's just go for the. Oh. Shame birds. Okay, there's a package somewhere over here. Yeah, apparently Cynthia Weaver has been leaving these boxes around. Thank you. Okay. Yep, let's get back to the light. I think he respawned from wherever he was. The fact they just disappear is so silly. Maybe the initial sales were lower. It has been out for true, maybe. Alan Wake was supposed to be financed by Remedy Studios themselves, but received assistance from Microsoft. Production cost ended up reaching into the 7 millions. Oh. Yeah. Oh, if the game cost 7 million to make, but they only made 3.2 million sales. I mean, depends on how much they sold it, they were selling it for, but yeah, it might just be that it was a bit of a financial failure, despite not necessarily being a like, you know, it wasn't poorly received, it wasn't didn't have poor sales, but it was just a bit of a bad yeah, overall it just didn't do so well. Oopsies. I thought I had flares out. That should have killed them all at least. Nope.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Bright Falls Light and Power. Yeah. So this is the power plant. This is the safe haven. Yeah. Interesting. That text safe haven is always lit. It's always there because of the light coming from the building.
Hold it right there! Miss Weaver! Cynthia! I'm a friend!
Prove it!
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song! You can help me!
About time! Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
She's like, hell no, I'm not going anywhere.
We won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route. A lit route. An old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Okay. Just let me loot your facilities real quick. Darkness waits in my dreams. I miss you, Tom. Huh. Starting to wonder about Cynthia. Could it be that actually
For these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Okay. I wonder what relationship Cynthia had with Tom. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, I hate it. I hate it when the enemies fucking sneak up behind me. And they hit me like 3 or 4 times in quick succession. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, no. Can't interact with that. Because, yeah, it just leaves me fucking dead immediately. Oh my god. It's like that. If they just hit me once, it's fine. Oh my god. No, again. With the frickin' reloading.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Hmm. Yeah. What a nightmare. There it is.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Floodgate controls to be operated by authorized personnel only.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Okay. Can I not just do it like this? No. I mean, that. Is that not it? Is that not it solved? He's like, if I could figure out this complicated puzzle, I could make it to the... It was easy as. Oh my god. I can't freaking... There's an achievement for hitting a bunch of those. I've missed some already. But sometimes, because there's no actual crosshair, it's just based on where the light is pointing. It's sometimes so hard to tell where the freaking bullet's gonna hit. Oh. Oh god.
The yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Okay. The water pipe passage. Ah, I finally got it. I've known about the achievement to kill 2 enemies with 1 shotgun shell. I've known about it for ages. But take care of your tools, he says. Yeah, that's right. You fucking stay back. Alright. Water pipe passage, please.
This way, young man.
I was about to go.
The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on
Oh, okay.
him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light. The darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
Oh my god, this is so slow.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Oh my god. Dude.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Dude.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Yeah, I suppose. But as soon as, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, Cynthia, she's leaving her freaking safe place where she has like, just thousands of lights. And, like, next thing she's gonna freaking get herself killed because she's trying to help us, you know? But, of course, we have to be freaking, Rambo over here and go save our
Sarah
friends.
was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
So yes, the birds caused them to crash. And interestingly, Cynthia referred to the darkness woman as the witch. I kind of got that impression as well. The hut, the way the hut is in the game. It looks almost like I could probably go down this tree, but there's also a freaking thing over here. With resources. Oh my god. Yeah, it honestly the way that the cabin was presented at the start of the game, it really made me think it was like we were dealing with like a Baba Yaga. It had this like little island. The cabin was on this little island that had like, it was shaped like a bird foot.
Barry! Sheriff Baker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Oh, flare ammo. Nice. Might get my flare gun out. The well-lit room.
Barry! Barry!
No, you don't. You're hitting him. Oh, no, you don't. Oh!
Over here!
Wait, I see them.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Get the hell...
Kill 4 taken with a single shot from the flare gun. Nice. Let's go.
You see that way? You're hitting him. Stay back. You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Alright. Oh. They're following me. I thought they were not following me. So I honestly thought I was supposed to go in here. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go up there. That does look like a pipe leading to a room. Oh, but then this is the dam over here, so surely this is the right way.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. Oh, jeez. Here we go again. Ooh,
My lips are so
I
dry.
should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Here it comes. The blurry vision. You can't beat us good height.
It's everywhere! Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Yeah, these
It
bastards.
moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al! Do something!
Fast! I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Thank you, Sarah.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
We
Yeah,
made it!
we're
We
fine.
made it!
I generally do prefer to have Sarah nearby.
I'm keeping watch.
She's actually useful. Alright, let's reload our weapons while we have a moment. I keep forgetting to do that in this game. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep the flare out. Throughout the game, I keep getting flares, like flare guns, but then not using the flare gun because I'm saving it for the right moment. Only for the right moment to never come. I lose my flare gun before I get a chance to use it.
They're coming! We have to hold them off.
God damn it. Oh my god, is no one gonna freaking shoot this guy? What is he? Either attacking the other people.
The slowest elevator in the world!
He actually attacked Barry.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
They never attacked the others.
Let's go!
Yay!
Al,
You can press a button, you know. That's not outside of your capabilities.
We're almost there.
He
There's an entrance.
was like,
into the
ow.
top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh, they'll get in and then I'll be stuck outside. Yep. Knew it.
Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed. Ah!
I'm gonna get myself killed. Can I just go up, like, up the top? No. I thought that was good. I was like, what's the bet? That stuff's gonna move out of the way. Ow. No, I pressed 4. I pressed 4. No, I literally... That's weird. I had my flares out, and I pressed the button to throw a flare, and he threw a flashbang instead. What the heck? That was weird. I pressed 4, and then I pressed the flashbang, or the flare/flashbang button. God damn it. Huh. Most normal mission by Rory. I'm gonna get myself killed. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna hold this as I make my way over, so I don't have to look in all directions. God damn it. Climb. Climb faster. Oh. God damn it.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Oh. Oh yeah, I like how that flashlight overheats. There's a guy behind there. They're freaking hiding behind shit to avoid the floodlight. Bastards. He somehow walked through the flashlight, the floodlight.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Okay. Zoink Scoobs. The dark presence is after me. I can't run because Alan is so unfit. He's literally running for his life, but he can't run for more than 10 seconds. Get coffee. Oh, okay. I pressed space, but you saw that. He didn't jump until he'd already fallen down. That's wild. That's kind of wild, but yeah, he like I had pressed space a good like second or so before reaching the edge, but he like jumped mid-air after he started falling. God damn it! That time he actually jumped when I pressed it. but he yeah, didn't jump far enough. Zoink schools. I'm glad. I'm glad I make a giggle. Imagine Alan just decides to, I need to catch my breath. It stops moving. Oh! It's like, I needed to stop and catch my breath for a second. Hold up, I'll just reload real quick. I'm fully reloaded.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong, but it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and orthobellums are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Hey, she's our one chance for surviving this shit. Sarah is immune to me shining my light in her face.
It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
No, not in the side door. Going through the vault door. Oh, I suppose I have to do it.
Take it.
Everyone dies, yeah.
Don't worry about the room anymore.
It's like,
Section 33
and then
and
everyone
118
dies.
need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them are supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker.
Yeah, he mentioned that earlier.
The switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him.
Is it Thomas Zane, his father?
Mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
That's the end of chapter 5, or episode 5. Yeah, let's not get copyright claimed.
I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought
yeah, it's about 2 hours per chapter.
On the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
Yeah, I thought if we keep pace, we should finish the game today, because episode 6 is supposedly the last episode. So.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Sure, yeah.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Alright. Take the painkillers. They look just like the painkillers from Max Payne. And of course he uses the magical lid that doesn't need opening.
The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
That's the fastest acting painkillers I've ever heard of.
For me on the machine.
Hold up, before I listen to the message. Nothing in here? Wait, there's a QR code. Did we scan this? I think we scanned this at the start. But, just in case. Just in case it's different. Wait, it might be. So the QR code says, huh, turns out this isn't too bad even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? It's interesting. That might have been what it said at the start as well, but I've forgotten.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But
oh, hey, MX. Welcome.
Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you
Copyright go
later.
brr. Yeah. And just for that message, Dominic, for Super Earth.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's an episode of like it's either an interview we've done or it's an episode of Night Springs. Alan is now Neo. Yeah, Neo Wake. Yeah, talk show, yeah. Oh my god, it's so low res.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. You've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a...
I can't imagine a talk show host referring to one of their guests as a selfish bastard on national television. Imagine like Conan O'Brien or someone like that being like, "You selfish bastard" to one of his guests. That's wild.
Gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and...
I burst out laughing. Yeah.
You got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake.
Sam Lake is there? He's the guy who wrote, or he's the like head of the Remedy Studios.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
That's weird.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want to ask him something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed her advice, but suddenly I was angry. What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Right. That's why they had a fight at the start of the game, because him going to Bright Falls was supposed to be a vacation for him. Something to just get away and not think about work.
The clicker was the key to the cabin.
But then when they got there, she admitted that their place where they were staying, part of the reason that she wanted to go to Bright Falls was so that he would
to the lake to finish this.
Right.
I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
The hell?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck.
Burst out crying. Conan calls him a son of a bit, selfish bastard, and you're like, what the fuck was that about? Like, holding his gun up at Sarah.
It was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Shit, what the hell was I gonna add to that? Them going to Bright Falls was supposed to be like a vacation, and then your wife Alice admits that, choosing this location was kind of like a way for her, she was hoping to inspire him with the like, oh god, that's really bright. I just realized how bright the camera is. That he'd be, like, this location, he'd be inspired to write again. That maybe, you know, in the beautiful wilderness, that he might actually write some more. And he got real mad at her That's a lot. That's one of those like typical unfortunate things about these kinds of tragic stories, is the last thing they did before she disappeared was he had a fight with her about writing. He was like super pissed that there was like an ulterior motive to their holiday. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I have that, like I said earlier, I have the feeling that where this is going to end is us going to the lake, getting to the typewriter, and then being like, now we're going to write the story, we're going to write out how this ends, and then it's going to end without actually explaining what the ending is going to be. Because, yeah, Alan Wake 2, there's got to be something to go on from Alan Wake 2. Weird that I just noticed I like defaulted to driving on the right, which is not usual for me. We drive on the left here in New Zealand. I just instinctively Americanized my driving. Oh my god.
Darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again.
Okay.
I will kill your wife.
Oh god, I should have done it like that. Click the clicker. If the clicker somehow changes it to daytime, click it again.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Yeah. All the light sources are being snuffed out. Thank God everyone just leaves their keys in their car. See, normally this is how I would drive. You know, being in New Zealand, you drive on the left. Like, I feel the need to say, though, that I drive better than this. I have relatively limited control. Up here? Yeah. What's the deal with this place? Little diner here with lights on. The darkness had touched me. Jeez, bro. Called the cops already. Yeah. Where did it touch you? Holding a doll of Alan Wake. Dear. Oh my god, I just realized my friggin' stuff got reset again. It's like I left... My flashlight is... I still have my flashlight, but all my guns are gone. One vehicle unit. So yeah, it's a motel by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh. I didn't think it would actually let me come in here.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Huh. Wonder if I can find his car and steal it.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Okay.
Fooled me, pal.
Let's get in the car. Jesus. Let's get the hell out of here. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, great. Driving on the left. Barbaric. Yeah, it's funny because I always thought it was just America who drove on the right. Then I found out that most of Europe also drives on the right, and most of the world drives on the right. And it's just the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, and Hong Kong that drives on the left.
What the hell?
There is more. There's a couple other nations that drive on the left, but that's what I remember. Those are the ones I remember. Ow. Ow. Come on, heal. Heal. Ow. You fucking kidding me? Okay. I wonder... Yeah, I wonder. Hey, I freaking dodged. How dare. And I threw a flashbang. That's the, what, second time I've fought the freaking car in the light. It's a freaking muscle car. Oh god, okay. Okay. Oh dear. This is not an off-road. Oh, what the? This is freaking Demolition Derby now? Let's go in this well lit. Okay, yep. Oh god! Ah! It took me so long to get out of the car. Yeah, I could do nothing. It was just like louder and louder. Oh, what the hell? What happened to the light in here? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was like stuck in the animation, and it was just, it was just like. You just hear it. I was like, ah. A single flare. Maybe there's a thermos? No? Or, you know, other resources that are useful. Okay, let's just hop in. Let's get back on the road. Yeah, there we go. Once again, I knew there was an achievement for that. Oh, there's another muscle car. Probably should have switched, but oh well. I was gonna say, is it gonna friggin'... It's causing like earthquakes and shit. Surprised it didn't break the bridge. Ah. No? Oh. I thought the bus was gonna keep rolling. Oh, there's ammo. Wait. While we're in the shelter of this bright light. Oh, regular shotgun or pump action? Much rather have the pump action, I think. A 2-shot for a, what, 10-shot? Yeah. I usually leave my keys in the car with the door unlocked. If you're at the diner, get me some bacon and eggs. Just so I don't have to keep putting the keys in the ignition every time I need to start the car. It's such a hassle. Drinking and driving is bad. Drinking is half the fun. The other half is hitting shadow people. That still sounds bad. Hitting shadow zombies. There we go. There, now it's PG. The little police car emoji. It's funny. I don't know why I'm getting rid of every goo pile. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, how did you get to me? Oh. Thank you. Oh, what the hell? That's bullshit. Yes, thank you, game. I'm aware of how the game mechanics work by episode 6. Okay, yeah, let's just run past this. I'd rather have my flash grenades out, thank you. It's kind of BS how rapidly, like, the enemies are shown to be hopping off of a thing up high, and then like a second later, they're right next to me, hitting me. Yeah. Oh, manuscript page.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Yeah. Something I should mention as well is I learned from looking through the achievements that not all of the manuscript pages exist in the default difficulty. To get all the manuscript pages, you actually have to play it on nightmare mode. So a lot of those missing pages that I have, those pages that, you know, the big blank spots in my page lists, some of them are probably because they're only in nightmare mode. So you literally can't get all the pages unless you're playing the hardest difficulty. BS. For collector people like me, that's really annoying. Well, it isn't. It isn't. Because it's annoying that I can't collect everything, but also at the same time, there's an element of like, well, I literally can't play nightmare mode until I play normal, so there's no point worrying about it. I'm only collecting them in the context of I kind of want to understand the story, you know. So, yeah, not worrying about collecting everything. Sale, 50% off. I was gonna say, I can hear the breathing again. It's Alan wake, more like Alan sleep. Oh my god. Bastard. God damn it. Sometimes I swear I'm like, what's the point in collecting those caches if I'm just gonna get attacked by guys when I do it? Oh wait, what's this say? Okay. So is there some way to unlock the gate in here? You son of a bitch. Yeah, oh, there we go. They're not making any quips. They're not going like, where's your permit? Once again, I found another flare gun. Nah, let's drive the Bright Falls. I feel like this vehicle makes sense for me. This is the vehicles of the company that runs the like the lights in this area. Just slowly drive over him. Oh god. Gonna be some huge fucking. And yeah, this is an arena if I've ever seen one. And there's a bulldozer. It's gonna be a bulldozer fight, isn't it? Yeah, see? Rocky agrees with me. Driving on the left. That's just the correct way to drive. Thomas Zane's last dive.
But it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Right, hence that's why he has the diving suit. It's like a metaphor for like him surviving the lake. Surviving the caldera. 78 places? Oh. Damn. I didn't realize there were so many. I knew that there's more places that drive on the right than on the left. But, yeah. I was only really aware of about 5 or 6. But I've seen a map that shows them, and I knew there was more. But, I didn't know there was 78 places. Yeah. It's more than I thought. I freaking knew it. Well. There we go. I don't know if I was supposed to have a car at this point, but I don't think I could drive it through. I think it'd be too narrow. There's another vehicle over, there's another bulldozer-y looking thing over there. Probably gonna have to fight that as well. Thankfully it looks like the flare gun takes good care of it. Pretty effective. Wait, what did the thing activate that I activated? Where am I supposed to go? I climbed up and I activated something. But I immediately forgot what I activated. Okay, wait, let's go back to here. I want to climb back up here. Click this. Now, what did it do? Bulldozer go brr. Yeah. Alright, whatever, let's get in here. Doesn't help that like everything's friggin' blurry as fuck. Yeah, I don't think I can exit with a vehicle because I think all the entrances and exits are, yeah, like raised. Can I get underneath that? It looks like this is the way I'm supposed to go, but how the hell am I supposed to get over this? At least there's a thermos there. I might have missed it. I might not be able to get back. Oh, is it this ladder? No. No. Oh. Wait, no, this is just a fence. Wait, can I get in this? Aww. I'm so lost. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, is it this green flashing thing? Yeah, perhaps the green flashing thing is what I'm supposed to interact with. Come on. Hop through. Hop through. There we go. Oh my god. Come on. Yep. Get through here. Give me a checkpoint, please. No, no checkpoint. Oh, it gave me a vehicle. If I, yeah. Yeah, I missed that. I missed the coffee. It's tragic. Tragic times. I slid. Actually, that's something, again, a touch wood. Or, you know, not to try and jinx myself. But that's actually something that I should mention, is we were talking about driver's licenses and vehicles and stuff. I've never been in an accident. I have, had car troubles. I've had a popped tire, which was scary as hell. I've had, like, batteries run out of power.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yeah. Banana Rorius has protected you from car accidents. Yeah. He has cushioned any potential car accident with his banana-y body. Everything reloaded? It is, yep. Cool. So rare that I actually am able to move physical objects like this. I was gonna say, I think this is far enough. Definitely didn't need to push it that far. Okay, let's grab some things. I'm very tempted to put these on ahead of time, because this is definitely going to be some sort of fight.
I will never give her to you.
Oh my god, wait. Hold up. There we go. Calling Rorius again. It shouldn't be long. It was quick that time. Oh dear. Just bring a banana and you'll be safe. Insert minion joke. Insert dirty joke. Insert banana in hand. Portal moment. Just dim. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. I somehow managed to pause it. Oh, Jesus. Right in the middle of, that weird... Oh! Okay. I wish I could see better. Oh my god. Yeah, that's better. I thought we'd be using it on the inanimate objects and stuff. Oh, what the? No. Same. You suck, lol. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, no, that was a there was a call relating to something I did earlier that I had kind of forgotten to give details about. Oh, right. Manuscript.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Yeah, I'd be super curious to see how this story would unfold, or a similar story would unfold, with, like, the artist, the painter that we met in the insane asylum. Or the mental care facility. Because he was painting shadow people on his paintings. And he painted us in, like, in darkness. And so it was like, I wonder what it would be like to be like a painter rather than a writer in this scenario. Want to know more about the rock stars? The rock stars? Oh, you mean the old gods of Asgard? Yeah, yeah. That it would be cool to. I gotta look up what. I've got to look up the bands and stuff from Control. That. Did you see that? Did anyone else see that? He threw. No wonder it's been hitting me. Yeah, no, they are a band, and we got to hear some of their music before. But apparently they're a real band, if I recall. Wait. I don't know if they're called the old gods of Asgard in real. Oh, they are. They are called that in real life. Oh, right. Yeah, Poets of the Fall. They actually mentioned Poets of the Fall in that little interview that we saw earlier at the start of the chapter. Old Gods of Asgard is Poets of the Fall's alter ego band that lives and rocks in the universe of Remedy Entertainment's video games Alan Wake 1 and 2 and Control. Yeah, I think Poets of the Fall, they have another alter ego band, I think, in Control, but I don't know if maybe it is just the same one. 1 second. I'll just check. No, it is the same group, I think. Yeah, there's 2 songs in Alan Wake. A song in the Alan Wake American Nightmare DLC thingy. There's a song from In Control, and then there's apparently 3 new songs in Alan Wake 2. And then 2 songs in an album, or an album called Rebirth. Is that their whole discography? No, can't be. But it's what under this in this wiki I'm looking at. It says known songs, and there's 2 listed that are not from a game. I was gonna say, because I remember there was I remember In Control. Wait, if I go back here, go to Control. Wait. Interesting. Just quickly looking at this wiki page, apparently there's no references to Control in Alan Wake, but in the American Nightmare version of Alan Wake, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, there's apparently it's a message, a hidden backwards message that mentions the town of Ordinary, which is where Jesse Faden from Control comes from. Where Jesse and Dylan Faden grew up and became part of the Ordinary Altered World event. Yeah. But apparently they added some references. They added some references in the remastered version of Alan Wake to reference Control. There's a poster of Thomas Zane, which was changed to be in line with certain details in both Control and AWE, the DLC for Control. In Sheriff Breaker's office, a letter can be found for Frank Breaker, with the name Federal Bureau of Control stamped on it. Yeah, so they added some references to Control. So that, as I kind of suspected, the story of Control wasn't thought of when they were writing Alan Wake, but then they wrote Control with the idea of like looping Alan Wake into this greater narrative. There's tons of references to Alan Wake in Control. I'm sure I missed a bunch of them, but yeah, I was hoping that on this page I might find something about the old gods of Asgard. Yeah. Archie gives Jesse Faden his cassette player, which includes the song Take Control, performed by Old Gods of Asgard. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So the song that you listen to while you're going through the cigarette maze is an Old Gods of Asgard song. Yeah, and AW, as I suspected, it says here, Control's expansion 2, AWE, explicitly connects the 2 games. Connects Control and Alan Wake. Yeah. But I have a funny feeling there's another band in Control that also is a real band that made music for Control. Much like the Poets of the Fall made for Alan Wake. No. Oh, you seeing my desktop just because the game refuses to render while I'm looking at other stuff. Sorry. I should have probably just put the wiki page on the screen, but I was just reading from it. I wasn't expecting to spend so long on it.
Distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Yeah. All right. Let's make our way back to Cauldron Lake. Let's get to it. Oh. Yeah, this particular chapter, the daytime lasted such a short amount of time. I was kind of hoping that we might spend more time, like, just driving in the daytime. Oh my god, are we really doing this? Imagine. Yes, I'm gonna ride this rickety old coal mining cart from the friggin' the 1800s. Oh god. Oh dear. Yep. I suspected that was gonna happen. What's up here? Why was I able to come up here? Oh. Okay. Oh. I fell. Can I get back? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to get to here, please. Thank you for the checkpoint. I was gonna say, is there any reason why the path is... Oh, I see. I was gonna say, is there any reason why the path is split? Yes. For ammo. You hear that breathing? That breathing sounds to me like, it's interesting because I always thought that because of something Alan wrote earlier. Alan wrote. It's not Alan Wake, it's Alan wrote. Something that Alan wrote earlier made me think that the breathing was part of that. He said something about it being like the darkness is breathing, the entity, the presence is breathing. But now I'm wondering if it's related to the bathysphere metaphor, where or the diving suit metaphor, where Zane is frequently depicted wearing a diving suit. Hey, come on. There we are. Coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Oh god. From under the bridge? Itchy arm. Oh, more goo. I don't know what happens if you step in the goo. I've not stepped in the goo the whole game. In the darkness goo. Let's see what happens. I get hurt. Not big surprise. Nah. All the goo got flashbanged. Get flashbanged. I have a ton of flashbangs. I may as well use them. Yeah, most of the way through the game, the reason I run out of ammo is not because I actually run out of ammo. It's because I keeps taking the ammo off of me. Okay. Once again, I didn't really need that. I had full ammo. So yeah, Mirror Peak. That's where we're heading back this way. Well, damn. I find it kind of frustrating when I don't know where the goal is. Yeah, we're going back through a forest we were in earlier. Except now, the darkness is trying to drop shit in our way while we're running. We've been in this forest. That generator that I just activated. Last time I was here, I tried to activate it, but I got overwhelmed by enemies and I couldn't activate it. Oh God. Take that. Yikes. Oh God. Explosions. And now let me do this. Yeah, that's right. Just use a bunch of flares to get to the next checkpoint every time. If you have the flares for it, that's the way to go. Oh. Okay. Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, how it's like the darkness had like swallowed a lot of things over the course of the years. And it was like spitting them back out again, trying to stop us from getting to it. Okay. Yeah, that was the cache there. The darkness wears her face. Yeah, once again, you could hear it. Oh. Oh, once again, yeah. I've only been using flares, basically, in the last little while. So, I only need flares. Nope. How do I get through the building? Do I have to go up? Oh. Oops. Surely I could just climb through one of these holes. I suppose, yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. What am I supposed to do? I expose that there? That's what I'm aiming for. Oh, there's a green one over there. That's what I need to get to. Oh my God, I got maximum friggin' flare gun flares. I hear that. Yeah, take that. Yeah, that's right. The super speedy guys are really annoying. Because they're not just speedy, they're also got a ton of health. Yeah, they strangely take 3 shotgun shells to kill. Oh. Like a holy elevator descending from the heavens. Okay, reload that last shot. I've got, okay, my flares are fine. Ah, and of course the light breaks. Right as we get up.
After Zane had gone,
Chat's
I stood
quiet.
alone
Yeah,
in
it
a
went
shifting
quiet.
dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Oop. Oh, I thought I saw an item. Must be the suspense. Yeah. The suspense is killing everyone. They're like, how does the story end?
Now.
I wish it would stop doing that. Ow. 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 Yeah, that's right. Get that shit out of my way. No thank you, witch. I'd rather live. Oh, right. I do think it's a little silly that, like, some of the objects, the, like, darkness objects, they just straight hurt you even if you touch them.
Alice never loved you.
Yeah, getting pretty sick of that. It's just so sharp. Painful to the ears. Well, damn. It's the start of the cabin. It's the little gate to the cabin, isn't it? Isn't that what we're seeing? We passed through this to get to the cabin. Or are we, am I thinking of it, is this a different one? It looks similar. Well, no. I dodged. I dodged.
You can't win.
Oh. You can't win. And then I fall and die and fall. Yeah, that's right. Oh, lots of flare gun ammo. Yeah, how come there's a million flares here?
You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making us up.
Nope, gotta reload. Defeat the tornado! Literally as you wrote, destroy the tornado. Defeat the tornado. You can't win. Ugh. Is that it? Is that the end of the game? There's probably a little bit more. He keeps dropping it, yeah. Yeah, as it turns out, he keeps just like, eh. And then like a minute later, he's like, shit, I need it.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
It's wearing Alice's face now.
Baby, the power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear?
It's your fear, yeah.
Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Dr. Hartman, the bastard.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Trying every door.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Oh, she said Tom. There he is. It's Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
It's starting to sound a lot like Kingdom Hearts.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
The fuck?
Use the clicker.
Sponsored by Wendy's. Hashtag not sponsored. Telephone pole, shopping cart. Is this like we're constructing the world? The hell? Thermos. Coffee. That's funny. Bird. Interesting. You can hear the typewriter going off in the background. Hello?
I followed the idea of a path.
Let's just do this one slowly so we don't have to use our flashlight batteries. It's just a generic crate. Okay.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
I had written myself across the ocean.
Interesting. Diver's Isle, here it is.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece.
Bird Lake Cabin.
I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never went you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Your heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
I willed the cabin to be real.
Filled with darkness.
There it is. Bird Lake Cabin.
Get away from me, you hag!
Shouldn't be scary, but it is. Yeah.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
It's spooky. And I don't know how this is gonna end, honestly.
Now you will never get her back.
There is literally a hole where her heart used to be.
I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
We put the clicker in her chest, do we? And then click it. The fuck? This is so weird.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
So this is back to chapter. This is back in chapter 1 again when Alice was dragged down and we chased after her. Still have Halloween in January. Yeah. I think that's just it. I think he's managed to write her to safety, basically. But now he's trapped forever in the caldera. Is that the inference that it's like, because he's talking about light and dark, cause and effect. Did he have to die for her to survive? Is that the inference it wants you to make? He had to trade places with her? Like, she was trapped in the dark, you know, in the entity, in the altered world event. Oh, they're finally having Deer Fest. He had to trade places with her. I don't know. That's like the impression I get. The hell?
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Okay. Wait, did we play it on hard? I just got an achievement, complete the game on hard mode. Denying us that happy ending is on a diabolical level of evil. Well, imagine the people who played this back in 2010, and then this was the end. And there was no further story until... Well, no further continuation of this story, at least. Until Control's AWE DLC. Oh. I can speed through. Once again, I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted music. Yeah, this is probably copyrighted. But this is the only way to go through the credits, other than just quitting out. I just hope this is a song made for the game. Yeah, but it's the copyrighted music in this game that's the reason why, for a while there, you couldn't buy this game. This game, after being out on Steam and different places for about 5 years or so. Oh, maybe it was 10 years, I forget. No, it must have been less. Maybe 7 years. It was somewhere like 2017 or 2018. They had to pull it down from the Steam store because of licensing issues. Because of licensed material in the game. Yeah, they had to, it wasn't until, I think when they started working on, or when they were looking for, yeah, Alan Wake's Journey Through the Night will continue. It wasn't until they started working on Control, I think, that they they must have relicensed the music. But yeah, that's it. That's how it ends. Yeah, I did it on normal. Why did it... I got an achievement, I swear, that said complete the game on hard... Yeah. Complete the game on hard difficulty. Excuse me? I played the game on normal. There's only normal and then nightmare. Weird. Yeah. So I've discovered that there are these 2 special chapters, but I don't think you play as Alan in those. I think those are like DLC chapters. Statistics, playback. I could look at my stats. I suppose this would be useful for if you're hunting achievements. I found a similar amount of manuscripts to coffee thermoses out of the total number. 79 manuscript pages out of 106 and 73 out of 100 thermoses. And I only knocked over 3 can pyramids. Found 20 out of 30 chests. I'm amazed that it's that low. I found a lot of chests, but I apparently missed a third of them. Found all the radio shows. Yeah, that's one achievement I got that I was like, oh shit. Only 13 out of 14 TVs, 10 out of 25 signs found? I didn't find a single alarm clock, whatever that means. Cardboard standees. I saw some cardboard cutouts of me. Almost 800 birds killed, you monster. Hey, they attacked me first. And apparently there are Night Spring video games, unless these are part of the DLC or like the special chapters. Again, I could play these, I guess, but I don't think that they're gonna add anything to. I don't think I need to continue into Control's AWE AWE DLC. So yeah, those, like I maybe I'll play these in my own time. And if I have time. Although I don't think I'm gonna have time to do anything outside of streams for the next little while. Well, yeah, that was Alan Wake. What a weird game. Like, I can't imagine. I think this game would have annoyed me if I had played this back in 2010. I think I would have found the ending annoying. Yeah, I also was invested. I was so curious to find out how this all goes, how this all ends. You know what? No, because of the fact that there was no Alan Wake 2. That ending pisses me off, yeah. That's the thing, is like, maybe because there's no Alan Wake 2, there was no Alan Wake 2 at the time, maybe that ending would have gone down a little better, but knowing there was an Alan Wake 2, and therefore, and seeing that in Alan Wake 2 he was still in the room with the typewriter, this game kind of just wrapping back around to the start and you returning to the room, it felt kind of pretty anticlimactic to me. It felt like there should have been some more. Maybe you find out more if you played on Nightmare or if you got more manuscript pages or something. There's no other ending, is there? 1 second. Alan Wake. Oops. Wake. Endings. Oh, okay. No, there's... Oh. No, okay. There's just the one ending. Oh, here we go. There's two pieces of DLC later added to the story of Alan Wake, Signal and the Rider. Each continues the story and are both included in the remaster version, but neither radically alters Alan's fate, leaving him almost exactly where he was after the main game. Yep. Yeah. So it sounds like these extra episodes. It sounds like these do add something to the story, but they don't resolve anything or change anything about Alan's fate. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about playing them on the channel. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing, is I think it's one of those classic things where it's got to have a bit of a tragic ending. But I always knew it was gonna have a tragic ending. Even before I, even back in the day when I originally saw the game, I was pretty sure I'd heard someone say something about, like, they were talking about the game, and I somehow came across or learned the fact that the game ends with you diving back into the lake or something like that. That's what I'd heard at the time, I think. And so, or diving into the lake or getting lost. I think that's what someone described it at the time, as like Alan's like lost in the lake. And I knew at the time, like the way they described it, I knew it was like a metaphorical lost. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating, and it kind of, in some ways, annoying in the sense that at the very start of the game, we had the clicker. We were at this lake, at the cabin. It could have theoretically all been solved right at the start if we knew what was going on. Somehow the clicker gets lost to us. Oh, I suppose the idea is it's because we gave the clicker to Alice? But then why was it in the brightly lit room? The well-lit room? I don't fucking know. But again, it feels like it's more of the clicker is more of a metaphor. So again, it's like it could have been all solved right at the start. The whole game played out for seemingly little reason. God damn it, 1 second. Hopefully that's the last time. Interrupted. But yeah, so I'll get back to Control's AWE. It's sooner rather than later. But unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be streaming again for a little bit, because I've got an obligation tomorrow that I need to be at. I won't say what it is, but I'm not going to be available to stream tomorrow. It looks like a face. It does a bit. It looks like the Iron Giant. And then I think because I underestimated how long it would take me to do the work that I've been doing, I'm probably going to be spending the whole weekend, the whole long weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, working on my curriculum, and then Tuesday is the first day back to school. It's a teacher only day, but I have to be there. So yeah, I'm not going to be streaming again until not this coming weekend, but the weekend after probably. Yeah, I do apologize that I'm not going to be streaming as much, but school is starting back up and I need to be ready for it. Yeah, but Dominic, I'll if I have time once school starts, but before I can stream again, if I manage to finish my curriculum work over the weekend, then I'll have time after school time to play games, and so I'll either try and like test my hand at streaming at a different time, or I'll just invite some people to play games, because there are some, like, I'll have time. I should have to, as long as I finish my work, I should have time after school to to play games and to do other personal stuff. So yeah, if I have some time, we'll play some Helldivers after one of my school days next week. Otherwise, I really need to finish this curriculum work before the school year starts up properly, because it's expected. It was expected of me to have this finished before the year starts, and I still have quite a lot of work to do. So, no more streams for a little bit. Might still be some games for people, here and there, but yeah, we'll be leaving this for a little bit until I'm ready to once I've got past all the like stuff I have to do outside of school, then it'll only be me at school that's interfering with games and streams and stuff. So yeah, probably no stream until not this coming weekend, but next weekend. But in the meantime, fingers crossed, hopefully I can get my work done and I can relax and play some games with you guys in my off time. But yeah, wish me luck. I'm gonna hit the ground running, stressed out. I just know it. I'm gonna be working all weekend, and then come Tuesday, I'm gonna be already full of stress. Good luck. Thank you. I know I'm gonna like arrive on Tuesday, the first day back, be like so stressed out already, and then I feel like I need a break immediately. I'll keep my fingers literally crossed just for you. Well, thank you. Even if it takes I appreciate the gesture, but don't injure yourself crossing your fingers for an entire year. Oh, dear. I won't abandon the channel now, lol. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have stuck it out for the long haul, and I really appreciate that, because Lord knows that there are plenty of people who have been like, I'm done with Rorius for now, and then left. But yeah, people have lives to live, and I just appreciate you guys choosing to spend some of your time with me. Much of 2024. That's fair though, because honestly, 2024. See, that's the thing. It's like you got life to live. You got life to do. And for me, 2024, I barely streamed anyway. For 2024, because I was doing my uni study and teaching at school at the same time, so I just basically had no time to do anything. I streamed, like, other than right at the start of the year, I probably streamed less than what you could put on both hands. In fact, I could probably find out. I think I only streamed like at most, yeah, maybe 10 times the whole year. Let's have a look. If I go 50 things per page. Yeah, right at the start I streamed a little bit, but then after, let's say we start with February, because that's when school had started by that point. Yeah, so let's start with February. We'll go, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it was a little more than I thought. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I streamed 19 times from the start to the end. I guess you go 21. No, 20. I streamed about approximately 20 times from the start of the school year to the end of the school year over the whole year. And that's all I did on the channel as well. I just did those streams. No, that's the thing, is the only reason I was able to stream so much. The areas where there's lots of concentrated streams, that was because in the mid-year break, I streamed like almost every day of the mid-year break. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like the 10th of... Was it 10th of July? When was the mid-year break? I'll just quickly look. Yeah. Yeah, from the 10th of July through to the 19th. Yeah, that period there, the 10th through the 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those streams were in my mid-year break. So I had a 2-week break in the middle of the year, and I streamed 8 times in that 2-week span. The rest of the year, I streamed 12 times. The whole rest of the year. Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I understand. 2024 was a rough year. And I mean, I'm still not fully recovered. Mainly because I've unfortunately had to work again. Much like the first term break and the third term break, I've had to work during the breaks, or I've had something that stopped me from streaming during the breaks. And yeah, I just didn't get a lot done. I get a lot of channel stuff in around that time. But like 2023 was rough. I mean, 2023 was rough as well. And once again, it annoys me because I'm annoyed at myself because I mentioned this earlier in the stream. In 2023, I had so much time to... Well, I feel like I had so much time to work on the channel, to try and make things, you know, to try and further things on the channel. Between... Well, I mean, the whole time I've been doing the YouTube, pretty much since 2017, I've been I've been mostly doing YouTube and nothing else. And so I had all this time to work on it, and I feel like I didn't put... Okay, no, to be fair, I put my all into the channel up until about 2020. Like, I was doing 2 videos a day for so long there. And that really ate up my time. But once I was like, I'm just gonna stream instead, I think 2022, I started just streaming. But then I went back to doing videos again at the end of 2022. And then I went back to just streaming in 2023. But I maybe if I looked back, I'd see why why it seems like I wasted my time. But from in hindsight, I feel like I just had so much time and I squandered it not like making things work. Like I could have put so much more effort into certain elements of the channel, and maybe I'd be in a very different place now if I did. Like I had it so in my head that I needed all this time to unwind from things. But then again, maybe that was true. Maybe I was feeling burnt out, even though, I mean, to be fair, after years of doing 2 videos a day, maybe I was just super burnt out and needed time to relax. But, yeah, like, there's so much I could have done in that time frame, and I have regrets that, maybe if I'd done things differently, you know, the channel would have been more successful. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There's still time. Because again, once I get myself properly settled with this teaching thing, I'm hoping that, you know, once I finish this curriculum work and I get into the year and I'm teaching my classes, hopefully I won't have to do too much prep and planning work for, you know, because I won't have my uni stuff anymore. I won't have assessments to do. I'll have assessments to hand out, but not to do myself. And hopefully that means that, you know, I'll be able to have the time outside of school time, and I can actually make some things, do some things with my spare time. And I've been so desperate to get back into making some game stuff, because I haven't made a game. I haven't done anything game development since the 2023 Game Jam. At the end of 2023, we had the Game Jam in December. And I made a game that's one of my crappier games that I've ever made. But that was like the Holly Jolly Apocalypse thing. The End is Nigh, I think. Was it The End is Nigh? No, The End is Noel. The End is Noel was the theme. I haven't made a game since then because I've been so busy with other crap that yeah, I really want to get back into game development stuff, because I think it's probably more than me playing games. People are probably more interested in watching me make games or talk about making games. The end is nigh. What does nigh mean anyway? there's a obscure reference. Yeah. So that's my hope, is that this year the end is night. Alan Wake. My hope is that over the course of the year, I'll have time in my spare time. I'll have a little more spare time than last year, and in my spare time, I might be able to make some games, do some other stuff. Yeah. It's great. Thanks to you, regular new game to obsess over it. Dang it, Wake. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna send an email. That phone call that I got earlier was to say that someone's apparently trying to reach me and it's urgent, so I gotta email them back. Dear. Why is everything's so slow and then so urgent? It's so frustrating. Have fun with the email? Yeah, fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm sorry for there's gonna be a big gap. Well, I hope I'll get to see you. Tell him to fight a tornado. Yeah, tell him to fire flares into a tornado. I wonder what that would look like, firing a flare into a tornado. But anyway, yeah. I mean, we've seen it. Never mind, I don't need to ask how. We've seen it. Dear. I want to try, yeah. I'm so curious. But yeah, anyway, I must get to it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one, whenever that might be. That should be not this weekend, but the next weekend. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll decide, oh, actually, I'm done. I suddenly finish all my work and I'm done and I'm able to stream in the weekend. Who knows? Whatever ends up happening, I'll see you next time. Watch this space. See you guys. Bye. And thanks for watching. Every time I go to press the button, I see the thanks for watching text on the button, and I can't help but say it out loud. Slow, urgent, slow. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like that all the time. It's so annoying. It's like waiting and waiting and waiting, and then suddenly it needs to be done right now, and then waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Anyway, yeah. Bye.